But by the time I got with them, I think it was Aquarium Rescue Unit, pretty much the name of the band. Sipe and O'Teal were kind of changing, you know, during this time. Well, what's up with you guys? They were like, man, we've been playing with this guy, Bruce Hampton. And then they'd talk about it, you know, and I still had never heard him or met him. And then Bruce was looking for a guitar player, and I got invited to come see him. Jeff's drum set was spread out across the whole stage. He had a kick drum and a snare over here. His rack toms were here and here. And then he had a floor tom over there and cymbals over there. And he would run across the stage back and forth, hitting things along the way without losing time, which was incredible. And O'Teal was wearing a woman's form-fitting body-gloved mini skirt. And it was bordering on performance art. Bruce blew me away that night. Reverend Mosier was playing. That was my first time ever hearing him, and I was knocked out.
Having grown up in the People's Republic of the Southern Baptist Church, my mind was constricted, but no longer. We were all kind of lost in a nice, charming way. And I think Bruce comes along and he gives you permission. And the more permission he would give us, the outer we would go.
Cheese frogs, cheese frogs, cheese frogs, buttons, buttons, buttons. Cheese frog, cheese frog, cheese frogs, buttons, buttons, buttons.
Everybody was constantly pushing each other, joyously, and raising the bar every night. You know, something new would happen. Somebody would play a more incredible solo than they'd ever done before.
Whoever was supposed to solo, I pretty much knew what they were going to do. When it came time for Bruce to solo, you could not ever know what he was going to do. That is true improvisation. Totally surrendering to the moment and letting whatever is going to happen and not getting in the way. And it's the scariest thing to do in music. It's the hardest thing to do.
Get yourself out of the way of it. You know, you're skilled enough to play. Let it play itself. Don't play music. Let it play. Don't think, just go.
It seemed like performance art was sort of the focus of it when I first started seeing them. And then after they asked me to join the band, and then Matt Mundy joined the band, next time we played, Matt played with us. And we knew then, it was like, oh, we got to get this guy. And then the focus shifted more to music.
I was pretty steadily blown away, though. Matt Mundy was only about 20, and he was the most incredible mandolin player I'd ever seen.
I remember opening for them, you know, and they were the best at what they do. And you know, it's undeniable to sit and listen to them and hear how great they were.
And I guess I was maybe 13 or 14 at the time we opened for the Aquarium Rescue Unit. It's the first time I'd ever seen a group of 5 guys just all letting it go. Seeing that band at that time was completely life-changing for me musically. It was the first time I'd ever seen the other side of music.
One of the strangest and coolest bands I've ever heard in my life.
An amazing band. You couldn't take your eyes off of them when they were playing. It was like watching a really amazing jazz band or something.
I'd gone over to Athens, Georgia to see Widespread Panic. I'd been hearing about them. I went over there and enjoyed them very much and got to talking with them, and I asked them about their influences, and the group they talked about most was the Aquarium Rescue Unit. And I said, well, that's Bruce Hampton's band, which I said, well, maybe he's mellowed a little bit since I saw him in 1969. And I was just absolutely blown away by the Rescue Unit. It was the best band I'd ever seen.
Certainly with the devotion to mediocrity that is out in the commercial world of music, it's almost an impossibility that something as beautiful and original as Colonel Bruce and the Aquarium Rescue Unit could find its way in, you know.
Band.